Well, Chess, that was, again, very practical. Lots of good takeaways from our guests. We've talked a lot about psychological safety, but a lot of times we have it as this, like she said, a means to an end. And it's that's the idea here, is how do we create this so that we can be more innovative, more focused more on growth, etc.
Yeah. Well, my biggest takeaway was right at the beginning where she said, manage your reactions. I thought, boy, that's not just good advice in the workplace. That's really good advice when you're talking to your spouse, when you're talking to your neighbor, especially when you're talking to your kids. That just take a breath, take a beat, manage your reaction.
Like every time I say, too much orange, and you get all defensive. Yeah.
See, I took a beat there.
I think that's worse.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Heidi one time said, boy, that shirt of yours is pretty orange. And I said, it is a pretty orange, isn't it? The fact is, though, that, if you have that knee-jerk reaction, you're going to shut a lot of people down and make it very unsafe for them to bring to you whatever else is top of mind for them. So that was a big takeaway for me.
I thought that was a great great to-do. Another one was, what am I missing? What are we missing? I thought is even a better way of saying that. Okay, so, what am I missing? He puts it on myself, too, as a leader, is that, no, look, I'm not infallible here. I love that. It assumes that I don't have the whole picture yet, and I need you, my team, to help. I love that.
Yeah, asking, not telling, that more questions. I loved her expression when she said, there is no golden switch we can pull. I'm sure that's a translation from English to German, although it's a great metaphor, that she said, if you come into a toxic team, give yourself time, talk about it, make it a priority. Understand that it does take time to create a culture. You're not going to do it overnight. I think so often we say, look, this is really bad. Hey, I read the book, right? Yeah, we can have this done by Friday. I appreciated when she said, give yourself some time to turn things around.
Well, and they also said, look, this isn't all on you as the leader, too. It's creating a culture of this because team members so often perpetuate a lack of psychological safety, where the new person throws out this idea and they go, no, we tried that back in 2004. Didn't work then, won't work now. And I love the phrase, we jump to know. And every idea has at least 10% in it. So are we finding that? And more importantly, to create psychological safety, we have to actually listen to those who don't agree with us. How much of our lives now are spent only communicating with those who do agree with us? Never a good way to create innovation and growth.
Right. My last takeaway, and it was right at the end, I love the way she positioned it. She said, good person, bad circumstances. Yeah. Good people sometimes get caught in a bad circumstance. Don't label them as bad people. Yeah. People are good people caught in bad circumstances. It was a great lesson for me today.
Oh, it was. There was so many good lessons. I hope everybody took as much away as I did. So we want to thank our wonderful guest today. We want to thank Brent Klein, who produces our show, to Christy Lawrence, who helps us find such amazing guests, and all of you who listened in. If you like the podcast, share it, download it. And we'd also love you to visit thecultureworks.com for some free resources, including the first chapter of that best-selling book, Anxiety at Work. Right, Chess?
Did you almost forget the title of the book?
No, I was just trying to build it up.
The suspense, the pause.
I was trying to build it up. Well, like Caroline did to us. What is it? Yeah, we were so excited for that by the end.
It was like the trailer to a horror movie, the way she was building that one up. And of course, we love speaking to audiences, and we do around the world, whether virtually or in person, on topics of culture, teamwork, resilience, anxiety in the workplace. So please give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about your event. Well, Adrian, another wonderful 30, 40, 45 minutes with some really interesting and helpful experts. I took away a lot. As always, I did too. The last word.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us today. Thanks, Jess, for your insights. And hopefully we wish you nothing but the best of mental health till we meet again. And so we're signing off, Adrian and Chester, until next time.